Okay, let's now talk about the compensation models. We will also talk about the payment models in another video, but for now only the compensation models. So for what specifically do companies pay you as an affiliate? The first one is pay per sale, which doesn't mean that you have like a one-time payment or a subscription-based payment and so on and so on. This we discuss in another video. This only means that companies pay you for selling something. So if a person buys something, you get the money. So the payment depends on sales. In this case, the affiliate receives a predetermined, a fixed money amount or a fixed percentage amount after purchasing the product. So whenever a person buys something, let's say an umbrella for 10 euros, you get a fixed amount of money. The problem here is that the commission is often forfeited in the event of a refund. So they will either hold your money back for a specific time so that the buyer has a chance to refund it, or you will lose your money after already getting paid as soon as the person refunds it. Compensation model number 2 is pay per click. The payment after somebody clicks on a link. Of course, the quality is not decisive here. However, since the actual advantage of affiliate marketing, namely the performance optimized remuneration, does not take place here, the remuneration does not exist as often. Which means that this was very common a couple of years ago, but now since you have a lot of bots that can click on links and you have a lot of simply people that try to trick that program model, you don't see that often anymore, because you can simply tell friends to click on that link as often as possible and then get paid for it. Of course, this is not what companies want. They still want to get awareness and they still want to get sales and leads and so on, but only clicks isn't a real advantage anymore. So that is why this model doesn't exist really. Pay per lead. A lead can be many things. For example, signing up for a newsletter, entering data, or creating accounts. The point is that a specific action is performed. For example, people need to download an app and you won't get paid for the download, but for the account creation. So only if they then also create an account, you will get a specific amount of money. The advantage here is that the payment is often higher than for a purchase, because here they need to download and need to create an account. So the companies can really make sure that the person interacts with that application, with the download. So this model is also good and used quite often. Then you have the lifetime compensation. This is a compensation model in which repeated commissions are generated. The affiliate partner, which would be you, is remunerated not only to the first purchase of the customer, but also automatically on each subsequent purchase, as long as the customer is active. Which either means the person has a subscription model, like a Netflix subscription, and pays every month. Then you get always a little piece of that purchase, of that renewed subscription. Or they, for example, install an app with your link, and then you get for the account creation maybe a fixed amount of money. And as soon as they also spend some money in the app, you also get always a piece of that purchase, in-game purchase, most likely in percentage. You also have that for investing applications. Here, as soon as a person creates an account, you get money. As soon as the person transfers money to that investing platform, you get a percentage of money, and so on and so on. Then we have pay per view, which can be either a banner on your website that people can see and click on, or it can be a sponsored video. For example, I create a YouTube video about an investing platform, And for every 1,000 views I get on that video, I get, let's say, 100 euros. So if I manage to have 10,000 clicks on that videos, I get 1,000 euros. So the payment is depending on the amount of views for that video. The same may be for banners on a website. Here you can also measure, of course, the clicks. Pay per install, also very common. With pay per install, a commission arises as soon as the customer installs a software, which doesn't need to be an app. It can also be a browser extension maybe, and he has to purchase that normally on his computer or smartphone. Often you get here a fixed amount of money. For example, the game costs 5 euros, then you get 1 euro per sale, maybe. If it's a free application, which is also possible, you still get money because the companies know that in-game purchases are anyway better for them than selling the game or the app for money. So either way, normally you will get a piece of the purchase. If the application is for free, you can be sure that the company earns money in other ways than selling the application, maybe with in-game purchases, but still you might get paid 5 euros per install. Cost per mille. This is a bit like the cost per view. Here it's about clicks on a video or a banner, and this is the CPM, the 1,000 click contact price. And this is, for example, when companies run ads on YouTube, they pay for the number of clicks on the ad. So maybe for 1,000 clicks, 15 euros or something like that. Important, the models of course can be combined. So you can have pay per install combined with a subscription model. So you get money for the install of the application, but also then when they create the account and purchase a subscription, you always get another amount of money every month. Or you have a one-time purchase, but every other purchase that this specific person is doing in the future, you always get a little piece of money. So these models can be combined. Commission once one purchase, but only when action is executed in an app, for example. Or commission once for download, but only when some X is spent in the app. So this would be a negative concept actually. So that's why you should read carefully, because here it says you get a commission for a download. Sounds nice, but only when they transfer 100 euros to their account. So this is also, or could be something negative, like in this case. There you have to read carefully. The same here, commission once one purchase, okay, sounds good, but only when an action is then executed in the application. Again, here you, or the person, the customer, needs to do something else in order for you to get money. So read carefully, because sometimes it's not very good. Okay, these are the different compensation models. As I said, we will also talk about payment opportunities.